What's going on, guys? It's Swaytek, and I'm working on this video clip right here. And to me, the video looks cool so far. I still have a little bit of like correcting and shit to do, but it feels like it still needs some more sound design to it because, you know, there's literally no sound on the clip I just showed you. So I don't just have a bunch of random Hershey's Kisses laying around here, so I'm just gonna kind of improvise with what the fuck I got. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is, I found these beads, right, from a bracelet that I have, and then I have my Tascam DR40. It's an external recorder, just so I can get cleaner audio than the Rode Mic Pro that's on top of here. That mic right there. So this is still a good option for clean audio, but if you have the means and you got the money, or if you already have the product, then I would suggest picking up one of these. They're not too expensive and the audio that comes out of it is pretty clean. So this is the Tascam DR40. I'm gonna use this and record this shit, just dropping and hitting my countertop a bunch of times, because I feel like the countertop is like a similar sound to what would end up hitting it, and then I could kind of mix it around in DaVinci and get the levels where I want it to be. So this isn't so much a tutorial as much as it's just, hey, I'm figuring shit out, so just look at how it is that I go through figuring shit out. So the reason that I'm wearing headphones while I'm doing this is just so I can hear what the mic is hearing better rather than just looking at the audio levels. You don't need super high quality headphones. You could literally just, as long as they're like noise canceling, kind of like skull candy type earbuds or whatever, you'll be fine. So I'm just plugging these in just so I can hear exactly what the camera's hearing and get a better idea of what the levels are, as opposed to just looking at them. Now I can actually hear what the camera's hearing. So let me just get that cranking. And then on the Tascam DR40, what's cool is you can hit the record button one time. It doesn't start recording, but it will start to show you, let me pull that up. It will start to show you the audio levels, so you could see them like bouncing up and down as I'm tapping, right? So it lets you see the audio levels even before, so that way you can kind of like start fucking around. And then as it's in this mode right now, what I'm hearing in the headphones is this. So as I'm like talking like close as shit, I'm hearing that directly in the headphones, and then it sounds weird when I'm over here because I'm not talking directly into the mic. So right now I'm just adjusting the level so the bass pretty much like from where it's measuring from, its sensitivity, so that I'm not really hearing any background noise, because no matter what, if you always turn up your head, like if you turn up an external recorder like this, you're gonna hear some like background like hissing or whatever. So right now I'm turning it down enough to where I can barely hear that. So essentially all I'm gonna hear when the mic is down here is the sound of these beads hitting the table, so that I can throw them in and the audio should come out cleaner. So let's just hope this all goes well. And just like that, it's done. Now, another thing I guess to note that I realized I've made mistakes with in the past with doing this shit is, if you're trying to record a specific sound, try to make sure that you like at least wait a whole second after the sound has been made before you like grab the object or try to replicate the sound again, just because sometimes you want that sound to just ring out for a little bit, so it's easier to mix it into your clips. Because if you have it and then there's a part where like you grabbed it too fast before the next one, you're gonna hear that pickup point and then it's gonna clip off weird when you try to cut the clip open, or when you try to cut the clip and start inserting everything next to each other. So that's just kind of, I guess, a little tip that I picked up on from making mistakes. Now to hop back over to DaVinci, take this footage out and see what happens. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull the footage off of the Tascam DR40, drop it into DaVinci so I can get the sound that I just recorded with the little beads, throw it on there so it matches up with the Hershey's Kisses bouncing off of the bottle. It's not gonna be anything crazy complicated. You're gonna hear it and it's gonna be like, okay, you know what, it makes more sense now. Sometimes you don't need to get too crazy. My whole thing is I like to keep shit very simple, and then if it looks like I need to add something, I'll add it. But I'm not gonna go crazy adding shit that literally no one, not even I'll notice after I put it on. So let's get into that. Now I've got the clip to a point where I like it as far as where the sound comes in, where the sound leaves, a little opacity shift in the beginning where it just kind of fades in. The only thing I have left to add in now is just a little animation I like to use for swipe ups. I like this as opposed to just letting IG do its thing where it says swipe up to see more, just because I feel like this kind of catches your attention more, and it literally just shows you the motion. So it's just kind of, me, I'm stupid. Most of us on Instagram, we're not really thinking too far ahead. We just like swiping quick, short attention span type of shit. So I found that using this is just one of those things where like it catches your attention enough where you might actually swipe up and look at the ad, as opposed to just, you know, scrolling past it, because you're not wasting all this time putting an effort making ads or paying for a sponsored ad just for someone to go past it So this is just something that we found that we like to use. So now the clip is essentially done. There's no need to really make this too complicated. It's an 8-second Instagram swipe up. People aren't looking at it for more than about 3 to 5 seconds anyway. So I just like to keep it short, quick, and simple, especially for edits like these. No need to stress yourself out over little minute details that literally no one will see, especially since Instagram loves to butcher video quality, right? And just a quick summary of everything that I did to get to this point. We had this tub of product that you can see here in the video or that I'm showing right now on screen. We literally just had a handful of Hershey's Kisses. We counted down 3, 2, 1 and threw it at the bottle. Now I could have used that audio, but it wouldn't have worked out too well because you're gonna literally hear me count 1, 2, 3 as we threw the Hershey's Kisses at the bottle. So 1, 2, 3. So what I did was I grabbed my Tascam. Ooh, that was cute. Grabbed my Tascam DR40. Essentially just used this to record audio of beads dropping on my countertop because I felt like that was similar enough. Played with it a little bit in DaVinci Resolve, and then I got the clip to this point here. I hope you guys found this useful wherever the hell you found it. I'm not sure if I'm posting this to either Instagram, YouTube, Vimeo, Pornhub. Nigga, no one knows. I don't even know where this is about to end up. But if you found this useful, let me know. Comment down below. Comment down below if you want to see me do more shit like this. This video was kind of fun to do. I mean, it took me probably 3 times longer to actually do this because I've been moving this camera around trying to give you guys like different angles. I'm over here with my goddamn cell phone using that shit as an external monitor basically at this point. New monitor on the way. But yeah, just let me know if you fuck with this. And if you don't, then your mom's a hoe.
Whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
Deuces.